Welcome to Stoic Lessons from Historical Events, Episode 15 of 100. The Trial of Joan of Arc, Martyrdom and Legend, explore history through the lens of Stoic philosophy. In our 15th episode, we delve into the trial of Joan of Arc, uncovering timeless wisdom and resilience that inspire us today. If you find value in our content, please subscribe, like, and share with friends and family. Your support helps us bring these powerful stories and teachings to a wider audience. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards wisdom and growth. The Trial of Joan of Arc, Martyrdom and Legend. What led to the trial of Joan of Arc? Joan of Arc, a peasant girl from Domremy, France, rose to prominence during the 100 Years' War between France and England. Claiming to be guided by divine visions, she convinced Charles VII, the uncrowned heir to the French throne, to allow her to lead an army against the English. Joan's leadership and military successes, particularly the lifting of the Siege of Orléans in 1429, boosted French morale and paved the way for Charles VII's coronation. However, in 1430, she was captured by Burgundian forces, allies of the English, and handed over to the English. Seeking to undermine her influence and discredit Charles VII, the English put Joan on trial for charges including heresy and witchcraft. Who were the key figures in Joan of Arc's trial? Joan's trial was orchestrated by a coalition of English and pro-English French clergy and officials. Bishop Pierre Cauchon, a staunch supporter of the English, played a pivotal role as the lead judge, eager to appease his English benefactors. Jean d'Estivée served as the prosecutor, zealously pursuing the charges against Joan. On the other side, Joan, despite her youth and lack of formal education, defended herself with remarkable conviction and intelligence. Her resilience and steadfastness in her faith left a profound impression on both her supporters and her detractors. The trial was conducted under the auspices of ecclesiastical authority, but it was clear that political motives heavily influenced the proceedings. How did the trial of Joan of Arc unfold? The trial began in January 1431 in Rouen, the English-occupied capital of Normandy. Joan faced a series of rigorous and hostile interrogations designed to trap her into admitting guilt. Despite being kept in harsh conditions and subjected to intense psychological pressure, she maintained her claims of divine guidance and her loyalty to Charles VII. Joan was charged with multiple offenses, including heresy, cross-dressing, as she wore male military attire, and claims of divine visions. The trial, deeply biased against her, concluded with her being found guilty of heresy. On May 30th, 1431, Joan was executed by burning at the stake in Rouen Market Square. What were the consequences of Joan of Arc's trial? The execution of Joan of Arc had significant and immediate repercussions. For the English and their allies, her death was meant to delegitimize Charles VII and weaken French resistance. However, Joan's martyrdom had the opposite effect, galvanizing French resolve and solidifying her status as a symbol of national unity and divine favor. Her death did not hinder the eventual French victory in the 100 Years' War. Over time, the trial itself was re-evaluated, and in 1456, a posthumous retrial authorized by Pope Calixtus III nullified the original verdict, declaring her innocent of all charges. This rehabilitation further cemented her legacy as a martyr and a saint. Why is the trial of Joan of Arc significant in history? The trial of Joan of Arc is significant for several reasons. It exemplifies the intersection of religion, politics, and gender in medieval society. The trial was as much about political expediency as it was about theological orthodoxy. Joan's steadfast faith and courage in the face of persecution underscored the powerful role of personal conviction and piety in shaping historical events. Her trial and execution highlighted the lengths to which political powers would go to control narratives and maintain authority. Joan's story, from her rise to her tragic end, has inspired countless works of art, literature, and historical inquiry, underscoring her lasting impact on cultural and national identity. How does the legacy of Joan of Arc influence us today? As the sun set over the ancient streets of Rouen, the legacy of Joan of Arc continued to shine brightly. Canonized as a saint in 1920, Joan's life and trial have become emblematic of the struggle for justice, faith, and national identity. She remains a symbol of courage and conviction, revered in both religious and secular contexts. Joan's story is a powerful reminder of the impact of individual resilience and the enduring struggle against oppression and injustice. Her legacy endures in the collective memory, inspiring movements for freedom and equality across the globe, and reminding us of the power of faith and determination in the face of adversity. Thank you for watching. If you like our content, please subscribe and share our content. Have a wonderful day, everyone. See you at the next episode.